Continuing coverage of Bowler's Journal on Xtra Frame. It's Mike J. Laneside alongside the guys from above180.com. It's Tim Berg, and it's the only man that's ever drilled Mike J. Laneside's bowling equipment from Bowler's Pro Shop in Milwaukee. Joe Cerar, welcome to Xtra Frame.
Thank you, Michael. It's a pleasure being here.
And Tim, I just wanted to say we really enjoy fans of bowling, get some good conversations going. Where did the idea come to start the radio program on above180.com?
Well, I got to talking to Joey. He's been drilling my equipment now for about 4 years, and I thought there's people need to know some of the information that Joey has, because Joey has just a great wealth of knowledge that I feel sometimes pro shop operators, as much as they try, aren't getting out there. So I thought we could do this show and inform bowlers and help everyone get better at their game.
Well, especially on Bowler's Journal on Xtra Frame. Of course, you read No Holds Barred, Joe's column in the Bowler's Journal Monthly about bowling equipment, and now the new king of all media, Howard Stern, has his own thing, but now Joe Cerar dominating in the print media, in the digital media, and now in this audio venture, Joe, bringing more bowling knowledge to the fans out there.
Are you saying I'm the next Howard Stern?
Hey, somebody's got to do it.
I got to get the young girls coming in and all that. Okay, all right, I see. But Tim kind of nailed it. We're trying to help bowlers of any skill level become better bowlers. And there's so many aspects of the game that we need improvement on, or at least more knowledge about, such as equipment. And we have good coaches on, such as D'Andrea Beatty, Jason Belmonte, Del Warren we've interviewed, and they give their insights into how you can become a little better. And then some of the ball guys, like Hank Boomersheim, some of the ball designers, Mo Pinnell, we pick their brain and let our listeners hear about new products or how this ball differs from another ball. Because we know equipment now plays a part. If we want to admit it or not, it's a big part. Using the right piece at the right time, as well as throwing it well. Reading lane transitions. There's so many elements, and Jeff Riggles always talks about the complexity of today's game, but it's what keeps the game interesting, I think.
How about that for a Hall of Fame induction, as Jeff Riggles will get his way into the USBC Hall of Fame this year. Very interesting for the regional player out of the Midwest region, and Jeff also does some writing on the great sport of bowling and produces one of the best blogs out there for fans to keep track of every day.
Exactly. Jeff is just a great bowler from the state of Wisconsin, probably one of the all-time best, even though he's sometimes too modest to admit that. Always takes a great team to nationals, and I know me and Joey were both watching the stream live, and it was great seeing those guys just work together as a team. And the one thing that I say, when you watch a good team bowl like that, all you see is the back of their heads, because every member is focused watching each other person make a shot. And that's what it takes to do well at the USBC Open, is everyone working together as a team.
Now Gary Dereshevsky has got to be the next one to get in.
For the USBC Hall of Fame, without question. There's a number of players from our state alone that are on that fringe of getting in, and Dereshevsky definitely, maybe Gus Yannaris. You got Jace Peterson, you got even some non-champions, Brian Brazeau, John Sosha.
That is a subject for a whole nother interview with these gentlemen as we get into that topic, but a topic that has really come to the front with the Geico PBA Team Shootout, and you guys tackled it on your last show, is the controversy that's erupted between Jason Belmonte and Sean Rash over the incident now known as Bottlegate 2. Your impression on what happened, and what does it mean when we talk about sportsmanship in the game of bowling?
Well, what we've seen really right now, me and Joey, we've just seen the YouTube clips of this. And from the YouTube clips, you can gather one conclusion. And the more and more we're hearing from people around here at Expo as we talk to folks, and we do hope to we're going to talk to Sean tomorrow to get Sean's side of the story, because the one thing me and Joey don't want to do is just give one side to this. We're going to talk to Sean and see. But yeah, I believe sportsman has to be a part of bowling, and I think it's something that bowlers have to adhere to. And I just look forward to hearing Sean come on the show and talk to us about this.
And Joe, it brings up the great conversation. You've been around this game a long time, and there's more to this game than just having a ball in a bag and throwing it down the lane, especially when you face a competitor.
Well, yeah, there's gamesmanship, but we get back to that Bottlegate thing. We're trying to kind of pick in the minds of players and observers who were there. Because, again, Tim and I just saw what's on YouTube, so you don't see the whole story. So we're talking to people who were there and witnessed it, and we've learned some insights that we didn't think occurred, you see. And again, we're going to have Sean give his side of the controversy. Jason looks at it as a negative, and it's a negative aspect of the game, but, Sean doesn't. Sean said, hey, it's part of bowling. I mean, there's competitiveness. We don't like each other when we're playing against each other. So again, it should be an interesting interview.
And pay attention to that interview, and also pay attention to the Geico PBA Team Shootout coming up on ESPN July 2nd and 3rd, and we'll see what actually happened during that match. Now, one thing to do before we close up with the above180.com guys is what's there to see and do here at Bowl Expo? What do you guys got on the calendar?
I mean, what isn't there to see and do here? I mean, it's not Vegas, but I'll tell you, it's close. I mean, there's a plethora of, manufacturers and the greatest minds in the sport are here. I mean, some good-looking people right here. I mean, what else does it take? Jackie Bowling.
Wow.
Am I right?
I'll give Jackie.
Yeah. I mean, and it's just a good time. You get to schmooze with the right people, and again, we learn. I've always been a sponge for the learning the finer aspects of ball layouts and surfaces and equipment changes, as well as the physical aspects and mental aspects of the game. We're looking for Dr. Dean. He's one of the greatest minds in the mental part of the game, and again, that's why I'm here, just to learn.
And what's on your agenda here at Bowl Expo?
I'm just pleased to be here, and I think this is something that every bowler at any skill level needs to come and see. Just for me, being able to see a lot of the guys who I watch on TV, and so personable. Every one of them you can just walk up to, get an autograph, shake their hand, pick their brain. I think it's just a great event that as a bowler, an amateur bowler, you have to come and see. And like Joey said, I'm just a sponge on a lot of the information that hearing the conversations Joey has with bowlers and when Joey's talking to the different manufacturers, because it's just a great atmosphere. Everyone here loves bowling, and everyone's here for the same goal, which is to grow our sport.
All right, we'll get back at it, fellas. It's Tim Berg and Joey Cerar from above180.com. Listen for their internet radio and read Joey Cerar's No Holes Barred in the Bowler's Journal. This is Bowler's Journal on Xtra Frame. Mike J. Laneside from Bowl Expo.